Hello friends, and welcome back for another episode on the 380 SL. On today's episode we are taking off the front grille, the iconic SL front grille with the center three-pointed star, the very iconic three-pointed star. The reason we're doing that is because this is a great area for road dirt and salt to accumulate and start corrosion in the hood of your car. So it will give us the ability to perform a deep, in-depth detailing. You can see here there are areas that are not that clean, even though we've already wiped some of the things off. Already cleaned this area. This area has been cleaned up, and then the rest of this guy is inside. So come with me inside, and please excuse the mess in there as the entire thing is in pieces. Here's the remainder of the grill. So to take apart the grill, there are screws that holds it to the vehicle, and those screws are outside. But to take the grill apart, there are these 4 screws which remove the plastic portions, one here and then one there. And then there are these screws that hold the bottoms together to the grill. Actually, these 4 screws are for the chrome pieces that go on the plastic. And then the center three-pointed star comes off. One thing is that these screws, they start to rust, and these could be your culprit for more rust to start on the car. You can either replace them completely, or you could treat them for rust and coat them with a rust reformer, which is what I will be doing today. And then there are 2 more screws. So there are 3 types of screws, and these are just for the rubber stoppers. We removed those as well because we are going to recondition the rubber stoppers. Now that the grill is apart, we're gonna give it a nice cleaning. You can see all the areas around the screws. The screws like to rust first because they're made out of steel. Although they've held up a long time, 39 years is a long time. And just have some surface corrosion, that's pretty good. Nonetheless, we want to give them a refresher. And this gives us the chance to give this beautiful grill a detailed cleaning so that it's nice and shiny again. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean each part individually and come back when it's ready to be put together. You can clean it with mild car cleaners, and then recondition. I might see if I have anything to bring the shine back in the chrome part. These are real chrome. They are not, today's version of chrome plated plastics. This is real metal. The only plastic parts are these portions of the grill. So, all right, thank you for watching, and stay tuned. We'll come back with the whole thing put together. Okay, so everything got washed, and now it's drying on the table over here. It's mostly dry. What we're gonna do next is that we're gonna treat the chrome with this brightener. It's for stainless steel. I have it for my appliances. I'm gonna test it in a small area that won't be visible once I install everything. So probably like this area, make sure that it's okay and also works on the chrome. I'm gonna apply it by a cotton ball and then a Q-tip is going to be used to re-glue this seal, you want to call it, or covering. Some of the glue came off from the water and cleaning solution, which is anticipated, so that will be glued back here next and clamped until it dries. And then while that guy is glued and drying, we're going to treat the plastic so it regains its lush and oily look. You can see some areas are dry. This could be water is still drying, but once it's completely dried, we're gonna drench it with plastic conditioner so that it stays in good shape and brings back its nice look and luster. All right, so we're gonna do that and then come back. So the stainless steel brightener worked like a charm. It's very hard to describe how much better it shines right now compared to before, because the camera does not do it justice. This thing is super shiny. So I'm pretty happy with the results, and it's gonna look amazing when it goes on the car and how shiny and reflective it's going to look. It did pretty good also on the main frame of the grill. And next we're gonna touch up this guy, because that's the core of the grill. That's the center and the best part. And then we're gonna go on to treating the plastic portions. But first we're gonna glue the seal, this plastic, so it has more time to dry while we're working on that. Right, we're using Gorilla Glue, bonds almost everything to get the rubber seal onto the main grill. And we're using all our potato chips clamps. You know, you have to use things from around the house. I'm always conscious about my budget because I have 3 classic, almost classic, not all of them, cars. What I meant by classic is that they're up there in age, because there's a lot of different definitions to that, and it can get really expensive. So here we are cutting cost using things from around the house. I'm always conscious of that. If you want to spend money, be my guest. Take your car to the dealer. They'll do everything for it and they'll charge you a very nice price. In the meantime, for those who are trying to find ways to get things done and do it on a budget, this is one of the things that I could think of on the fly. We're gonna let this sit here and dry fully. I'm gonna have to read the instruction. I don't remember them off the top of my head. And then in the meantime, however, we're gonna get back here and we are going to treat these plastic pieces with rubber conditioner along with the centerpiece, so that it's nice and shiny and regains its luster. I just love how shiny these ones are. All right, we'll be back when everything is ready to go back together. Thank you for watching. For the plastic parts, I really love this product, 303 Protectant. It's the ultimate UV protection, and it's gonna help restore any lost color, prevent, you know, any fading or cracking, and also apparently repel dust, lint, and staining. To apply it, a lot of people want to use a microfiber or a cloth or something. I like to use a glove because a lot of the material, when you use a piece of cloth or a cotton swab or a microfiber, 90% of the material is just going to get absorbed there. We want, the goal that we're trying to achieve is to get the material on here. And then with a glove, you don't want to get it on your hands, and then you use a lot less and you get to spread it in all the intimate spaces. So we're going to use the glove. This is my technique. Feel free to use it yourself. It saves a lot on product. It provides a lot more onto the part, and this way you get the best of both worlds. So now while the grill is drying, the glue is curing, and all the plastic conditioner is drying, it's time to give some attention to the hood itself, where the grill goes. All these areas where the grill is going to go back to is not gonna get easily cleaned. When I took this off, it was pretty dirty here. Luckily, no rust. However, now that we've cleaned it, it's time to ceramic spray coat it. You can use wax, you can use whichever product that you like. Currently, I am trying out this product by Turtle. I'm pretty happy with it. It's much better than previous products that I've used, but I would like to try something else next time. So, but anyways, this is a good time to touch up this area. We're gonna hit this area, and then we are going to also touch it up on the inside. So all this area, even in here, we're gonna touch it up. And this way, when the grill goes back on, this area, even if it got hit by rain or whatever from the road or the elements, it has an extra layer of protection in this way, because that's not something that we're gonna do often, you know, to remove the grill and clean it. So you wanna make sure that you're protecting what's underneath before putting the the grill back on. That's a small step that goes a long way, and I wanna make sure that I capture it in my video before I forget. So we're gonna go and treat this part while the rest of the grill is curing or drying up, and then we'll go back to put that together. All right, the grill is back on. We just finished the entire job, and now time to show you the final results. Here is this nice looking, cleaned out from the inside, not just the surface. You saw how we dove deep into every little detail, and then we've cleaned it from the inside out. The entire grill is now nice and clean. There's no debris, there's no potential for rust to start. The screws have been cleaned out and painted with rust reformer. The grill is shiny, and very soon it'll be time to get this beauty on the road for everyone else to appreciate its good looks. So let us know in the comments if you like what we did here, if it was entertaining to just watch, or if it was helpful for you, to give you tips and ideas on what to do if you own a 380 SL, or a 450 SL, or a 560 SL. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, and hit that bell icon. Have a good day.